Once upon a time, in a small rural town, there lived an old farmer named Joe. He was a wise and kind man, and he was known for his knack for fixing things. One day, a young man named Alex came to Joe for help. Alex was struggling with a porn addiction, and he was desperate to overcome it. He had tried everything else, but nothing seemed to work. Joe listened patiently to Alex's story. Then he said, "Son, I think I can help you. But first you need to understand something. Porn is like a drug. It's addictive and it can destroy your life if you let it." Alex nodded in understanding. "The good news is," Joe continued, "there is a way to overcome porn addiction. It's not easy, but it's possible, and I'm here to help you." Joe gave Alex a few simple rules to follow. First, Alex needed to delete all of the pornography from his devices. Second, he needed to avoid any websites or apps that could lead him to pornography. Third, he needed to find healthy ways to cope with stress and boredom, such as exercise, spending time with friends and family, or pursuing hobbies. Joe also told Alex that it was important to be patient with himself. Recovery from porn addiction takes time, but if Alex stuck with the rules, Joe was confident that he would eventually overcome his addiction. Alex followed Joe's advice to the letter. It wasn't easy at first, but he was determined to recover. And slowly but surely, he started to make progress. One day, Alex slipped up. He was feeling bored and stressed, and he found himself on a pornography website. He started to watch a video, but then he stopped himself. He remembered Joe's advice, and he knew that he needed to do the right thing. Alex closed the website and went for a walk instead. He cleared his head and thought about all the reasons why he wanted to overcome his porn addiction. He wanted to have a healthy relationship with his future partner. He wanted to be a good role model for his children, and he wanted to live a fulfilling and meaningful life. Alex realized that pornography was holding him back from achieving all of his goals, so he made a commitment to himself that he would never watch pornography again. Alex kept his promise. He continued to follow Joe's advice, and he eventually overcame his porn addiction. He is now happily married and has a beautiful family, and he is grateful to Joe for helping him turn his life around. Porn addiction is a real problem, but it is treatable. If you are struggling with porn addiction, please know that you are not alone. There are people who want to help you. Seek out professional help or join a support group. And remember, recovery takes time, but it is possible. Humor. One day, Alex was telling Joe about his progress. "I'm doing really well," Alex said. "I haven't watched pornography in weeks." Joe smiled. "That's great news, son," he said. "But be careful. Porn is like a siren song. It'll lure you back in if you're not careful." Alex laughed. "I know," he said, "but I'm determined to stay strong." "Good," Joe said. "And remember, if you ever slip up, don't beat yourself up about it. Just pick yourself up and start again." "I will," Alex said. "Thank you for your help, Joe." "You're welcome, son," Joe said. "Now go out there and live your best life."